Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. Well, who had George Santos and Marjorie Taylor Greene on their bingo card for the day? Marjorie Taylor Greene is urging Donald Trump to commute George Santos's sentence. To her, it's time to correct the injustice. George Santos, you might remember him, the rather flamboyant George Santos, or let's see if I can pull out his drag name. Hold on, I got to get the drag name out. Katara Ravash. Yes, of course. Who could ever forget? As a reminder, Santos did the one cardinal sin that you can never do, and that's steal money from wealthy people. You can steal money and embezzle from poor people, but don't ever, ever, ever steal money from wealthy people. Bernie Madoff did that, and you see what happened to him. So, Santos was convicted on, what were his charges here? Hang on. And he was hit with 23 felony charges a year into his first term, spanning from wire fraud and aggravated identity theft to false statements and falsifying records. He received a 7-year prison sentence for those. According to Marjorie Taylor Greene, who everybody associates with Nelson Mandela and being the voice of reason, a 7-year prison sentence for campaign-related charges is excessive, especially when members of Congress who've done far worse still walk free. George Santos has taken responsibility. He's shown remorse. It's time to correct this injustice. We must demand equal justice under the law. Really? Well, Marjorie, if members of Congress have done far worse, then I would recommend you go after those members of Congress. Bring up ethics violations, let the ethics committee review them, just like they did with Mr. Santos, and handle it that way. Now, we know that's not going anywhere. I think we also know that probably many members of Congress have acted in unethical and self-enriching ways. I'm not saying that she's incorrect about this, or that she's incorrect that people have done far worse and are still walking free. Who's that guy you're asking to issue a pardon again? Maybe he's one of those folks that's done far worse and is still walking free. Right at you, baby. Trump, when asked about it, said Greene's plea comes after Trump didn't rule out a pardon for Santos during a Newsmax interview that aired on Friday. He lied like hell, and I didn't know him. That's a bad sign when Trump says he didn't know you. And I didn't know him, but he was 100% for Trump. His vote was solid, unlike Lindsey Graham, whose vote was fluid, much like his sexuality. But we don't talk about that. No, we don't. We love Lindsey. Don't lynch him. I didn't use that word. Don't hang him up. Don't chase him down. Don't accuse him of being a pedophile like he was friends with Jeffrey Epstein. Great guy. No Jeffrey Epstein. Best buds. Never met him before in my life. Guy's a creep. It goes on and on and on. Sorry. Thank you for indulging my bad Trump imitations. So, we want to now release George Santos. Now, again, the part I said, and I didn't know him. The minute Donald Trump says he doesn't know you, ain't nothing gonna happen. Doesn't matter that Santos was loyal. I think Trump's looking at it's like, what good is this guy to? If I pardon this guy, why? What do I get out of it? We know why he'll pardon Ms. Maxwell. We know exactly what he's going to get out of that. What's Santos going to give him? He's going to leave a message on Trump's answering machine in his office or something? Let's look at the energy around George Santos, Trump, and any pardons that might come out of this. Okay, entertainment purpose only. We got the Wheel of Fortune spinning round and round and round. Karmic type of thing here. Crossed with the Magician. Manifesting, making things happen,
and somebody being behind bars, or maybe being released from bars. George Santos created this myth, this fake persona that he used to get into Congress and embezzle money from people, and so on and so forth. And that's what landed him in jail. And now we're trying to somehow figure out a way to get him off of the karmic wheel. And the only person who can do that right now is Trump, to get him out of prison. So far, I'm reading this more how Santos got into the situation that he got himself into. In the past, he got the Three of Coins. He conspired against wealthy people to take their money. From the minute he started campaigning till he was in Congress, he was stealing. He got caught. Investigations caught. He got reported to the ethics board. And again, don't doubt for a second that that donors made the call and said, get this guy, he stole from us. Overarching energy is the Knight of Cups. Santos kept denying. I think eventually he did like a plea bargain or something like that and pled guilty to that. Now we're looking for Trump for clemency here. Or at least Greene is looking for clemency. Lesson to be learned is the Empress. The only way you're going to get clemency is if you did something good for Trump and he owes you a favor. And remember, Trump never owes anybody anything. They always owe him. Just saying. The ledger's always very lopsided. Outcome, the Six of Cups. You don't take from those who provide to you. That was a naive, stupid thing. And now little blonde Marjorie Taylor Greene wants Big Donald to get George out of prison. Man, that's going to be... I'm not seeing it in these cards. We will dive a little deeper here. I want to know motivations. Why is Marjorie Taylor Greene advocating for George Santos? Why? I mean, is this just another distraction from the Epstein trial? Maybe that's what that Empress was about. It's just another distraction from the Epstein trial. No, let's not talk about Epstein. Let's talk about George Santos. And I didn't do an Epstein reading for either the reading going up on Tuesday morning or this one, which should be going up Tuesday afternoon. So maybe it's working. Why is Marjorie Taylor Greene doing this? King of Swords. That prosecution. Cross with Temperance. Again, I think this is this is not the Santos thing. I think this is to take the pressure off of Trump for Epstein. Investigations into Epstein. And it's kind of a, it's a way for... It's an opportunity for Trump to change the news cycle. Detoxify the news cycle. In the past, you got the Three of Cups. Also, you have Kamala Harris coming out there and making a splash in the news. Election interference also. But I think it's a distraction. This is a distraction that's being put up there. Current situation is the Queen of Swords. Got to try something about this. So it's I think this is kind of a ham-fisted effort. And again, we got the Page of Swords over there and a black cat. Hello. What can I do for you? You were eating cat food just a second ago, and now you're crashing my table. Why? Why do you do this? Why does he do this? Why do you do this? You look offended. He's offended. He doesn't like this. Here we go. Hello. Say hello to everybody. Hello, everybody. Now, stay down. Let me give him a feather to play with. One feather coming right up. Okay, where was I? Page of Swords. Okay, stuff that did to women, whistleblowers, little girls. Look how I got the whole sword court here. Best to be learned is the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups. really don't think this has much to do with Santos. It's more there's an investigation going on, and she's, again, doing a ham-fisted effort to distract from it and get people's emotions pointed somewhere else. Maybe to get Democratic emotions, us clinging our pearls, grasping our pearls, and worried about Santos going free. Would it be nice if you just set him free? He was so wrongly convicted. He was so young and innocent when he did this. There could be something there. It may not just be a distraction. Maybe Santos gives her makeup and fashion tips. Because when you got those 6 B's rocking, you need that 7th B, which are beauty tips. I can only imagine how many of you are going to practice your 6 B's comments in the comment section. Bleach, blonde, bad built, butch body, needing Santos beauty tips. Good Lord. Okay. What is for Carter? It doesn't require anything more than that. What does Trump think of Mr. Santos? What does Nico think of jumping up on the table again? Okay, he's going to be the table. I'm going to throw on you. You're going to have to not move. What does Trump think of Santos? Queen of Swords. He lied. He lied a lot. Never met the guy. He got what he had coming to him. 5 of coins. He's out of luck. Got kicked out of Congress. Lost his money. Doesn't bother me any. I'm a wealthy person. Very wealthy. He could have stolen from me. I'd still have money left because I'm so wealthy. Don't you dare steal from me. I could do... Yeah, basically... And underneath is the King of Swords. Trump will consider it, but somebody's got to really grease his pockets on this one. And I don't think he'll do it because, again, Santos did the most heinous of crimes. He stole from wealthy people. And when you steal from wealthy people, bad things will happen to you. I'm not seeing anything in there really that benefits Trump to do this. Because, again, everything's a quid pro quo with Trump. Everything's you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch my back a lot first, and then maybe I'll remember that I kind of owe you a little something, and I'll give you something that's about 1,000th the value that you gave me, and we'll call it even, because that's how he runs his whole life, and he begrudgingly will give you that 1,000th. Of whatever. One card. Will Trump pardon Santos? I wouldn't count on it. I wouldn't count on it. If you have the sad trombone effect, throw it right there. Wah, 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 wah. Nah, ain't happening. This is at best a distraction. Again, maybe to get all minds off of the Epstein case. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. This reading is for entertainment purposes only, but I hope you found it insightful. And Nico hopes you found it insightful. And we will catch you on the next video. Take care. Say goodbye. Purr, purr, purr.